Welcome back to the AFL Fantasy 360 YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be going over my mid-Marsh series team reveal or team update. I apologise for not getting a pre-Marsh series team video out, just didn't get around to recording that one, so I've decided to do this instead and show you what changes I've made throughout the Marsh series so far. I've tried not to be too reactionary, but there are some picks that I still need, well, that are pretty reactionary, that I still need some confirmation on in the next couple of Marsh games for their side. So we'll get straight into the defence. D1, I've got Dan Houston, scored 95 from 71% game time in their first JLT, playing pure mid. So I think he's pretty much a lock. He's priced at 80, he's 15 points unders straight up. Sam Daugherty just played the very last game last night for the Blues. It was a bit rusty, but you can cut him some slack because he hasn't played obviously in about 2 years. So he worked his way into it nicely though. Nothing to worry about there. He's a lock. Adam Chera, he's one that hasn't been in my side for much of the preseason, but he has made his way in, not off the back of last night's game, but a couple of days before then. I do like the look of him, and I like the value that I get from him as well. I think he's priced at 61, so he could easily be 20 points unders and average at 80 with the mid roll that he's getting. And then Dylan Robertson, obviously we haven't seen in the Marsh series yet, but apparently in the Hawthorn St Kilda scratch match that they had, or practice match for the bushfire relief thing, apparently he tore it up across halfback. He was intercepting everything, getting plus sixes. So I didn't actually see that game, but from reports, that's what happened. So he's locked in there as well. He should be in everyone's side. He's apparently doing really well. So the rookies I'm not going to touch on because obviously they'll change before round one. Into the midfield, I've got Jack McRae and Josh Dunkley, my big two there. They're locked and loaded, nothing to worry about there. With Dunkley, obviously only got the 99, which probably a lot of people will be scared off by that. It was 88% time on ground as well, so he did have enough time on ground. But yeah, there's just nothing to worry about. It's a preseason game. Like, don't get too caught up in that. Don't get too reactionary. But McRae got 126 from 78 time on ground. I think he's the number one mid this year. Potentially in competition with Josh Kelly, but yeah, them two, they're locked in. Stephen Coniglio, he wasn't in my team where he was before the Marsh series. Then he was out when I heard he's going to have a mid-forward split at the Giants this year, and then I've put him back in now, just with Taranto's injury and Callum Ward not being back for the first, well, he's going to be back in the first month, but you know, he might not be back for the first few rounds, so Coniglio should see more mid-time. But what I did see is that Coniglio still scores really well, even though he's playing in the forward line a little bit as well. So he's made it back into the team. I think he can still go 110, even with that mid-forward split. And the thing is, he will get forward status during the year, potentially round 6 as well. So Taylor Adams is my M4. Now, it's a bit of a unique pick, but I've done some research, and last year he averaged 107 without Dane Beams in the side, and then 75 or 76 with Dane Beams in the side last year in the games that he played. So that just shows that Beams did really affect him, and obviously Beams isn't going to be there this year. So I still need to see how he goes in today's game against the Tigers, but for now he's sitting there. Tom Mitchell, absolute lock. Don't need to say much. I was really impressed with him in the in his first Marsh series game. He played really well. He was on like 8 after the first 13 seconds after 2 tackles, which I was really impressed with. He wasn't afraid to throw his weight around. I won't go over the rookies except for Matt Rowell. He's a lock. You can't start your AFL fantasy season this year without him. And into the ruckman, got the big Rody Grundy. Not much to say there. He's a lock. I've seen some people going without him to start off with. I just don't see that being a very good idea. He's got Bulldogs round 1, Tim English. he could absolutely dominate that game and score a 160, and you're playing catch up all year. So I've just started Brody Grundy there. Got the C on him as well in preparation for round one. And then got Riley O'Brien here. I've tinkered with this. I've actually tinkered with starting Naismith there, but I just don't like that at all. It's like Naismith priced at about 39, and he'll be scoring probably 60s. So I think you can get better value in another rookie on another line, and just get Riley O'Brien, who I think can go 105 this year. And then, yeah, obviously Lloyd Meek there is just a rookie. So then I've got Lockie Whitfield at F1. I've definitely been considering not starting Whitfield, but he did look very good in the bushfire relief game on, what day was that? Friday night. I was watching that the other day. I didn't get to watch it on Friday night, so I recorded and watched it. But anyway, so Hugh Greenwood's at F2. I was really impressed with him against the Cats. What did he score? What did he end up with? 114, I think it was. Just check here. Yeah, 114 from 82% time on ground. Plays at inside mid. I don't know if he played any forward, but 82% time on ground is a very good sign that his fitness is right up there. He ranked third at CBAs for the Suns that game as well. So, look, his role is pretty much pretty solid there. He's going to get mid-time. I think he's a great option. Very good value. Chad Wingard, he's one that I've tinkered with not starting. It's just his time on ground is what the thing that concerns me. And he only really scores well when they win. So, depending on how I think Hawks will go this year, I think they could push top 8 for sure, but yeah, I'm not sure about Wingard yet. His role is perfect. He got 20 CBAs, centre bounce attendances, from like 51% of the game. So that just means his role is perfect, and priced at 78 as well. So I think he's very unders, potentially 15 to 17 points underpriced. Now, Christian Petrarca, this is the one that I was very reactionary with. Oh, actually wasn't. To start off with, I didn't have him in after that game, but it was more afterwards. So it was more after looking at all the articles on him and how Dangerfield broke out in his 4th year, and how he's so much leaner, and Melbourne's preseason this year was so much different, so much more work, and he is just looking like he could absolutely explode this year. I did see Simon Goodwin say that he could be playing, or his mid-forward split will be on a game-to-game basis, so that's not overly convincing, but, I think even if he goes like a 80, a 90 average, I think that's very good value, priced at 76, so I think he can push the 95, and if he really explodes, I think he can push the triple figure mark. I know it's only one preseason game, and we're probably getting too reactionary, but anyway, we'll move on. So that could change depending on his next game. I want to see his next game before I stick to that pick. Then Chase Jones there, playing through the midfield and on the wing for the Crows in their game. I think he scored 60-something. 64 from 69% time on ground. He played, like I said, he played all mid and wing. Got heaps of CBAs, fair few CBAs, and he looked good. So he's there for now. I'm not sure about Aidan Bonner there. I think Aidan Bonner's got a hammy injury at the moment anyway, so from all reports. So that's the team at the moment, and then I've got all the rookies there as well. So that's my mid-March series team. Obviously, there'll be a lot of changes before the March series finishes, and I will put a post-March series team update up on my channel afterwards. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Cheers.